Today's horoscope, Cancer, March 17th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money, and compatibility with other signs. The moon is tucked away in your solar house today, and you crave some familiarity. Even so, the moon clashes with Mars as this fiery planet stokes your courage to do something a little more daring. It's probably best to touch base with your deeper needs and feelings or loved ones today. If your personal plans seem to clash with domestic demands, there can be friction, but this can also be a time of creative inspiration once you manage to strike a compromise. Aim to clear your mind of guilt and avoid focusing your frustration on trivial matters today. Aim to acknowledge your diverse needs. Today could feel like you're making your way through the desert, and then suddenly you're consumed by a gigantic sand beast storm. As mental Mercury, our cosmic messenger, freezes in the sky and stations retrograde, we are in a phase called the storm. This sudden shift in direction may make you feel winded, confused, and disoriented. Everything will be uncertain and frustrating today, so don't push against the current or try to have a heart-to-heart with your one and only. Do not let your frustration delay your ability to take action. Be mindful of your emotional state since the moon in Libra will square Mars in your sign and oppose Chiron in Aries. If you are not careful, your feelings could deter you from making any progress with your professional ambitions today. It might be challenging to remain motivated if you feel defeated. However, you should not let this temporary energy sidetrack your success and progress. Ground yourself to regain your emotional equilibrium. You can do anything you put your mind to. We are born to hope and dream. In order to encourage these beautiful qualities, we are charged with nurturing our bodies and listening to ourselves. A regular exercise regimen gives you the presence of mind to figure out your next step in life. The amount and quality of rest you give yourself is directly proportionate to your ability to know and get what you want. When you take these issues seriously, you are living to the best of your abilities. Watch your health. If you suffer from such stress-related syndromes as frequent headaches, ulcers, or fatigue, this day can help you to learn more about relaxing. Shutting your brain off is not likely going to be easy for a. Yet, with time and practice you can master such things as meditation to help you with this process. A lack of proper sleep can also be a culprit, so be sure that you give enough time to adequately wind down before calling it a night. The planets in your career sector as it moves through. That would be the case whether it is a clash with Eris, who has been there for decades, or Mercury, still in his early weeks. The weekend makes this the ideal time for the moon to deliver its monthly work and life balance reminder. With Mercury at a standstill in his first full day in retrograde motion in your career sector and Juno ahead of her retrograde turn in your work sector next week, even the professional gods have hit the pause button. Knowing that the moon will not only return to your romantic sector tomorrow but will connect with the sun and the rest of the planets in an adventurous part of your chart as it moves through, gives you a chance to first put some work and life balance guardrails in place. Knowing that it is in the early part of the new working week when the spirit of romance and adventure will be at its peak gives you time to prepare. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's cosmic energy brings a wave of emotional intensity as the moon in Libra squares Mars in Cancer and opposes Chiron in Aries. You may feel like sharing your feelings is more difficult than usual, and interactions with others could feel slightly off balance. Whether you're trying to deepen a connection with someone new or feeling a sense of distance in long-established relationships, this planetary tension could make communication feel like an uphill battle. If you feel misunderstood or left out, know that you are not alone. Many people will be navigating similar emotions today. Rather than forcing connections or seeking validation from external sources, this is a powerful moment to turn inward and focus on yourself. It's easy to get caught up in the energy of wanting to be heard, understood, or reassured by others, but sometimes the best way to regain balance is to give yourself the care and attention you may be seeking elsewhere. When was the last time you truly checked in with yourself, your needs, your emotions, your personal goals? If you find that you've been prioritizing other people's expectations over your own well-being, today is a reminder to realign with what truly matters to you. At the same time, maintaining harmony in relationships is still important, especially if you want to keep things flowing smoothly in both your personal and professional life. Approach interactions with patience and consideration. This is not a day to act impulsively or let frustration take over. Instead of focusing on getting your point across or proving yourself right, take a step back and listen. Sometimes, the simple act of pausing and considering another person's perspective can diffuse tension before it even has a chance to build. There's a difference between ambition and an aggressive pursuit of success. Keep that distinction in mind, especially if you feel driven to push forward despite obstacles. On the bright side, if you are feeling particularly good today, others will take notice. Your energy is contagious, and those around you will naturally be drawn to your presence. This is a great time to put your best foot forward, especially if you've been considering making a request, presenting an idea, or seeking support for something meaningful. When your intentions are clear and positive, you're likely to be met with enthusiasm and agreement. If you've been facing challenges due to outdated conditions or systems that no longer serve you, this is an excellent time to find innovative solutions. Your ability to think outside the box and communicate your ideas effectively will be heightened, making it easier to navigate obstacles and implement necessary changes. The key is to stay adaptable and approach situations with confidence rather than resistance. Instead of fighting against difficulties, use them as opportunities to refine your approach. Direct your energy toward building something meaningful, whether that's strengthening relationships, advancing a personal project, or simply working on your own self-improvement. Don't allow yourself to be pulled into unnecessary conflicts, especially ones that drain your energy and do not lead to constructive outcomes. It's easy to get caught up in debates or power struggles, but today's energy urges you to ask yourself, is this worth it? If the answer is no, walk away with your peace intact. By conserving your energy for things that truly matter, you'll find that you can build momentum in ways that positively impact your future. Financially, this is a time to proceed with caution. If you're considering a major purchase or investment, take a step back and reassess before making any final decisions. Mercury retrograde energy is still lingering, which means the details may be overlooked, or new information could come to light later. If someone offers financial advice, don't take it at face value. Do your own research and make sure you have all the facts before committing. The more patient and informed you are, the better positioned you'll be for long-term success. As you move through today, remember that challenges are not roadblocks, they are opportunities for growth. Every moment of tension or uncertainty is a chance to refine your perspective, strengthen your resilience, and move forward with greater wisdom. If something feels off, trust that it is temporary. If a conversation feels difficult, know that clearer communication will come in time. The universe is constantly guiding you toward alignment, and sometimes, the best thing you can do is simply trust the process. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Have you been feeling this cosmic energy in your own life? Have you noticed shifts in your relationships, emotions, or decision-making? Drop a comment below and let's support each other through this transformative time.